want to see a bunch of student stand-ups? You saw it on Facebook, and you're like, the next thing I see on Facebook, I'm going to go to that. I swear to you. And you're like, okay, student stand-up. I said I'd do it. I'm going to do it. But you're in luck, because this is going to be absolutely terrific. So guys, how are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Yes, thank you. I'm going to need you to keep all of that energy up for all of the 15 acts that you're going to be seeing. So who's going to sing Xena tonight? Yeah, Xena's friends. Okay, everybody, so starting in this corner, let's have a really big round of applause. Let's start clapping. Xena's friends. And let's keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it
Hi everyone. We're performing in order of size, that's what I'm doing. So hi, I'm Xena. Nice to meet you all. It's my first time on stage, so bear with me. Yeah, I'm really glad I made it on time because I was first on the list, so I was a bit nervous. Had to come all the way from Pensacola. I work for a startup company. We make organic baby food. Yeah, don't add any sugar in this, so it's really innocent. So I was kind of surprised the other day when I received an email from HR inviting me to a course on non-violent communication. Violence? What's the most violent thing that's ever happened in this office? And then I remembered last November, there was a girl called Claudia. She works on the customer service team, and she had this empty rice milk carton, and she finished it and she just threw it in the recycling bin, and she didn't fold it first. This guy Matze from the product team, he's really into recycling. He found it in the bin and he took it out and he just ripped it open and he crushed it together and he chucked it back in the bin, and that was it. That's basically how violent it gets in my office. This is all for non-violent communication. I'm like, oh, it clearly wasn't meant for us. But me being me, I always think of other people. I sent it straight away to my friend who works in the UN. I was like, guys, this is something I think you should really roll out in Syria. Be really good. Non-violence, yay, So yeah, I sent that to him. Love you, XX, whatever. And I just really want to make the world a better place. So I just felt like just went a bit there. Anyway, so non-violent communication, turns out the course was for us, the people who work at the baby food company. And it was actually just about being nice to each other in the office and not being a dick. That was surprising. Someone who named it obviously greatly exaggerated whatever they were, trying to sell there with a non-violent communication. Probably American. It was like, oh, it's so great. It's like, no, non-violent. It's like so nice, it's non-violent. Not really my kind of thing. Yeah, so I was like, oh shit, this was exaggerated. So immediately I called my friend from the UN. I was like, oh dude, and he gets on his satellite phone. He's like, come in Syria. Support the courses. They're exaggerated. Go back into the shelter. It's not going to work. So he's like, oh shit. So yeah, that was kind of awkward. So here I was on the non-violent communication course, and I'd done a similar course I did a course that was similar in the UK 10 years ago when I first started my career in the UK. There it's just called communication skills because Brits like to keep it down. Just simple communication skills, no need to exaggerate that. We learned one thing that we learned that came up again this time was when you're talking to someone, when you're in a brainstorming session or having a discussion in the office, you should say and instead of but. So if someone says, tells you an idea and you want to answer, you should say, oh, that's a really interesting idea, and I have a better idea. What it boils down to. If you say, but I have a better idea, oh, I don't have a better. If you say and, it's fine. So this got me thinking, right? Because I did this 10 years ago, I've done it again, now this course, and I'm like, hang on, when I think about it, that thinking, that and not but thinking. And by the way, there's a website called andnotbut.org just about this way of communicating. This is really steeped in society. It's been taught all over Europe for like at least 10, 20 years, right? So let's go back to 1989. We've got this guy called Patrick, right? He's talking to his girlfriend and he's like, Sheila, I need to tell you something. I love you, but I want to sleep with Susan. And she'd be like, oh no, oh, well, bye, see you later. And you know, they've broken up, done. Berlin, 2019. Patrick goes to Sheila, Sheila, I love you, and I want to sleep with Susan. And I want to sleep with Tom. And I want to feel Holly as well. And she was like, I'm so proud of you, baby. Just like really treasure you. So basically it's and not but, right? This is just like seeped into society and made polyamory mainstream. The non-religious mainstream is fully on board, the whole of Berlin. This stuff really works. Like the potency of these courses we go to in the office, they actually work. So my friend in the UN is straight back on the phone. Right, get the courses back on, get the courses back on. You know, it's a 10-year plan. It's a 10-year plan. It will work in 10 years. So yeah, anyway, the courses are running in Syria now. It's doing really great with them. Yeah, polyamory though. Polyamory, another thing to think about. Here in Berlin, basically everyone's polyamorous. You're probably all one big couple or something like that. Yeah, I realised that was just not for me. I know it's trendy and everything, and I thought about it, and I was just like, do you know what? 2 reasons. Okay. First reason, really bad with names. Kind of awkward, you know, saying your name. And the second thing is, I'm a real romantic at heart, and I love songs. I'm really big on love songs. And if you add the polyamory aspect to it, just ruins things. Like if you think of some, think of, okay, Percy Sledge, when a man loves 2 women. So far that works, sounds fine. Then he goes on to say he can't keep his mind on nothing else, which is true. I mean, but he's got 2 birthdays to remember, 2 anniversaries to remember, 2 weeks of message every night. It's just like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It sounds like an answer machine, right? It doesn't really work with the song. Radio, man. No more Percy Sledge for me. And then there's I just called to say I love you. You know, a favourite, pretty much everyone's favourite. I think I called to say I love you. And I only had 5 minutes between meetings, so I put you all on conference call. Nothing rhymes on conference call though. Like, you know, conference call, I don't know, it's just not romantic, doesn't work. And then there's my mum's favourite, you're simply the best. You know, you're simply the best. But not everything, that's why I need to sleep with other people too. I just lose it too. Yeah. So polyamory is not for me, but you know, never mind. I think maybe with you guys, you come see us all and kind of feel the vibe. So I'd probably be polyamorous with you guys. So anyway, thanks very much for listening.
All right, not bad. See you first time on stage. Give her a huge. All right, please keep that round of applause going, keep that energy up. Your next guest is Toby.
Thank you very much. If anybody of you is noticing the smell, it's me shitting and peeing myself right now, and puking on myself at the same time. Ugh. No, but I come here to you with great news. This very morning, I stopped being a virgin. And the whole day, I had this like weird, tingly, electric feeling in my groin, and I'm not sure what this is. Is this love or some kind of infection? Anyways, if anybody knows, just let me know after the show. But I know, like, you know, your minds are all working. Why was he a virgin? He looks great for a 50-year-old. I'm funny and quirky, and I even sleep. That's great. And what do I want to say about that? I don't know. Oh, well, why? Because I have the perfect sleeping bag body. Really, if you think, like, what does he look like naked? Well, maybe only close your eyes and I will tell you. Really picture a fish. Now, I really have like a really streamlined body. You see, I don't have a butt. I don't have a waist, and I have no breasts too. Now, this is not a surprise. Many men don't have breasts. Still, part of the reason why sleeping bags are great for me. And yeah, and also if you try to catch me, it's difficult because I'm really slippery. So yeah, in mind what I feel look like naked. Yeah, but sleeping bags are the best invention ever because you can't sleep in them, of course, that's obvious. But there are so many other uses for them. For example, like you want to know where the wind is coming from, how strong, you just take your sleeping bag and hold it up high. And then like at the airport, you know where it's, you know everything. You're like a little frog, tangled in this thing. Or if you're at the supermarket, you're like, man, I forgot my grocery bag. Well, I always have a sleeping bag with me, and there's lots of room for like 5 weeks of food. And lastly, it's great for cooking. No, you're thinking, what? Cooking? I once slept with the turkey for 2 weeks, and in my sleeping bag. And when I took it out, it was so full of juice, really, and a little bit salty. But it had no crust, so it wasn't perfect, for sure. But still, I was the only one who tried it. And, I don't know, it kind of reminds me that it's kind of similar to, I don't know, having a baby, I think, you have to have something in something for a while, and then like you get it out. I think that's how it works, you get it out. And then you have something that's, juicy and no crust and if you like it, I've tried that, it's kind of salty. It's a little bit. I've asked for consent before, it's fine. The baby's also doing great. Just start talking. Yeah. Anyways, that's really all I got to say. I'm going to go home now and have some of my leftover turkey. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Corey! It's the first time ever doing stand-up. Kind of amazing. I'm outside of the class. And congratulate him also for losing his virginity to a turkey. We love to bring people together on my class. Okay, guys, please give a big round of applause for your next guest. It is Julia.
Luckily, I don't see anybody of you because the lights are so bright. I'm extremely nervous, and I guess that's very fine by me, and hopefully by you too. I went on a date like a couple of weeks ago, and a guy told me that I was not blonde, and I have reconsidered my whole life since that moment. I do still believe I'm blonde, but really? Maybe we have like a different perception of colors, and I just didn't get it. Or maybe it depends on how far south you come from, and then I don't know. So I'm Julia, and yeah, I live together with a cat. I also have a flatmate. And living with a cat is kind of like a terrible experience.
at least for me it is. I don't really like him. I would like to get rid of him. I have thought of like many ways. I was even close of like really killing him, but but I was too concerned that I would block the toilet. That's so cool, right? It's so frustrating for me to live with a cat because his brain is just not going to develop any further. He's just going to stay really stupid the rest of his life. His safe space from not getting killed from me is a split Amazon box. You know, the reverse smile. That's also a reflection of how I feel about him. I didn't kill him yet because he's made out of fur and his face has a triangular shape, and I like fur and triangles. I also thought I'd teach him a new super skill that would be flying. Unfortunately, he survived 3 times. I heard somewhere that cats are the soul of the house. Our soul is love avoidant, anxious, just like all of my ex-boyfriends. Also never touches me. Wait, let me see if I have something else for you. So, yeah. Sean is still alive. You can meet us at Görlitzer Park.
We're happy to do that, yeah. Pretty amazing. And we will be sending over animal control to her house. It's part of the duty of this class. Okay. All right, guys, are you ready for your next act? It's Peter. Give it up for Hugo.
So I'm Peter, and one of my pastimes or passions is eavesdropping. I really love eavesdropping on people's conversations. I think it's the best thing that you can do with your Saturday afternoon. It's also the best thing because you don't need to put in the input of pretending they're friend to hear all the gossip. You know, you just kind of sit on the outside and listen to I find the best place to go is a cafe because, you know, everybody's outside. They've got a cup of coffee with them, they're chilling, and they're just airing out their dirty laundry. I think family matters are the best kinds of gossip. You know, an unwanted mother-in-law maybe coming to town for the weekend. You know, the wife is excited to see her, but the father, not really, not at all. So I'm listening to this conversation happening. You know, there's a mother, a father, and a kid in the middle. And the mother's like, oh, no, I don't like my mother, you know, just going to come for a weekend. I haven't seen her since the baby's birth. And the father was just trying to come up with an excuse not to be there for that time. Yeah, sorry. The father's trying to come up with an excuse not to be there for that time, and I'm just kind of like a little devil I want to be on her shoulders, like, call her a bitch. You know you want to, you know you hate her, you know when she goes on about the essential oils and whatnot, you just want to walk away, but you can't. You gotta act nice because she's your mother-in-law, and she'll be around for your child life. So another thing is, I find it difficult also to be as close as I want to eavesdrop effectively. Like, you kind of want to pay attention, so you're like looking at one person talking and the other, and you also kind of want to like react like. Just say that. Something I found to get around this is to get a pair of headphones. They don't even need to be plugged in, so that allows you to sit really close. And the only thing about this is that I find I get too in my head when I'm wearing the headphones. Like, I need to act the character of the person who's listening to music. So I get to be like this really anxious, like, if someone taps me on the shoulder, if I'm not thinking, I'm going to immediately turn around. So I need to, you know, come up with something. So I prepared something where if I ever get a tap on the shoulder, I can only count 1, 2, 3. Excuse me? Yes, can I help you? Just interrupted me listening to Living La Loca by Steve Martin. But yeah, listening to gossip is pretty easy in English when people do speak it in Berlin. But where I work, it's a lot of Germans. I work in a kitchen, I'm a cook there, and kitchens can be rough places sometimes. There's a lot of yelling, you know, it's a lot of being thrown around, hot oil being thrown around. It's a tough place at times. But one day I was kind of in the middle of the kitchen, I was poaching some eggs. Making poached eggs is difficult at the best times, when my sous chef Sebastian and my head chef Camille started screaming at each other. And it's also, you never quite know how to react when you don't understand what's being screamed. Like, they could be talking in French or they could be talking anything, but I'm not getting the severity of the words, so I don't know whether to, oh shit. So I'm just stirring. Try not to act weird. So sometimes when I don't understand, my mind kind of just makes up insults for them, just to kind of like help them out. So you know, we just like stir the water and do this, obviously, blah 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 blah. And my mind will make up like, oh, you know, you couldn't braise a lamb shank if your mother's life depended on it. And from over here, he just put a stab and just sort of tore. Well, your onion dice is subpar at best. Yeah, kitchen humor. Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you very much.
If there's anyone trying to get in, that's over there. We've got a few seats over here in the darkness or whatever. Yes. Natalie, you're next, because I didn't realize. That's great. Please give a huge round of applause for
Hello, I'm Natalie. My heart is beating, I'm sweating. That's just to give you something personal about me. Because I learned in this club that stand-up audience will laugh to hear personal stuff. So I hope you laugh me now. You know, I started stand-up because I wanted to talk about politics. But then somehow it seemed that people appreciate much more when I talk about sexual stuff. So I wondered how to bring both together, politics and the big jokes. All that came into my head so far were dictators. I'll try another introduction. I love that dildo looking at it. You know it? I mean, it shows a huge corn cup, and it says, "Don't fuck it up. Don't use corn." I think that's genius. It's funny, and it gives you pictures in your head immediately. And not only in your head. I mean, it creates a feeling in your body, and it's like, oh. Wait a minute. But it might give a new sense to popcorn. I mean, imagine, you watch erotic cinema, and when you get really hot inside by rubbing the corn, you can make popcorn at the same time. And so, female masturbation might get much more socially acceptable because women still use their pelvis in a productive way. Doesn't make it sexier. Nevertheless, while the act makes you think about all this weird stuff, your brain already supplied the vagina with blood, and so suddenly feels like an interesting idea to check out Dildo King now. So I applaud them for selling sex without being sexist. Meanwhile, a flower company, they managed to use the same methods to create a completely sexless effort. A flower that shows evidently the opening of the vagina, and it says, the more beautiful the flowers, the more beautiful the grave. What fucking idea do you want to plant into men's heads? Oh, wow, you brought me flowers. I'm so grateful. Just fuck me right away. Never mind if I like you. You deserve it. You got the flower-shaped key to my vagina. So, I'm doing the advertisement blog today. I'm not paid for that. I'm fine with exploiting myself. I mean, I don't have any employees that I could exploit. So, exploiting myself is all I can do. Yes, I can. And this wisdom is presented by Yogit. Just calm down, relax. Warm your chakras in the hot cup of delicious yogi tea, and then enjoy the phrases on each tiny bed. Like gentle wisdom. Things don't change. We can only change ourselves. So I look at it. I didn't realize yet that Darwin was a yogi. And Margaret Thatcher, she was a yogi too. And all our neoliberal politicians. Amazing. Let's take everything as a challenge for us to optimize ourselves. If a shelf isn't stand too high, that's a challenge for me to grow. Well, they usually try to put it lower. And if someone wants to fuck you for flowers, your chance to learn to be more open and more grateful, even for the small things. And from now on, I will buy all my clothes small to remind me that I have to change my body, that I have to eat less. And this is also absolutely fitting to my low income. A win-win situation. Yeah, and I mean, of course, never ever low income changed because of strikes or workers' strikes. No, don't believe that. All our social achievements have always been there, God-given, because things don't change. People can only change themselves. History never changes. It happens individually in my tummy button. Or maybe in my shopping bag. I mean, I still try. I don't give up hope. I tried to find a revolution in my shopping bag. Huh? I didn't find it yet. But I will try harder. I will work harder myself. I will exploit myself harder to increase my income, to buy more non-exploiting and revolutionary products. To get the right spirit for the revolution, and maybe some fair trade corn. Another big joke? Time is it? Well, actually, my idea was to say, no, actually, I don't have any. I thought you would cut me now. I don't know where to suck out the dick joke now. I have to say it was a shocker. Well, okay, so for the feedback, as I'm here, like a virgin, like the very first time presenting to a public audience this mix of politics and dicks. For the feedback, I would like to leave you with the question, what were the hardest parts to swallow? And yeah, I mixed it up in one sentence.
Please give it up to Natalie, my first time. Comedy with a message. That's what we like here. Comedy with a message. Don't fuck corn. Or if you do, make sure you put butter up your vagina. That was my takeaway. Okay, let's keep it moving along. Please give it up to your next guest. It is Stefan.
I'm so nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm fucking numb. Screw these answers. Sorry. Yeah, so lately I'm trying to get a bit more sleep. What I'm really saying here is my life's empty. And being awake just makes me want to cry. But hey, maybe you've heard that shedding tears releases these endorphins, which set you up on a natural high afterwards. So, really, my life is pretty great. I'm like a friggin' kite 24/7. Right. Obviously not all the time, because I'm a man of moderation. My parents are German, so you understand. Every cell in my body knows you can't have fun all the time. Which would concern me anyway, because it might screw up the intensity of my crying and take the edge of my highs. We don't want that. Do everything I've got left. Well, and I'm in Berlin. I'm in an open relationship with my right hand. He's my everything. But it's not exclusive. I know what you're saying. Amongst yourselves. If he likes it that much, he should have put a ring on it. Alright, I'm single. No, I'm single, and it's been this way for most of my life, since 14, when another guy hit on me for the first time by telling me my smile looked like Julia Roberts. He gets it. Yeah, and so this guy genuinely thought that I was a girl. Or so my friend insisted later. Friends, it still fucking counts. Jealous bitch. But at least I've always been the boyfriend type. Because I'm a natural romantic. And I know this. Because I spent my teenage years masturbating to Heart FM. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanted anything to say. Now that we know each other, I guess you figured out I'm not like all the other arse bishops out on Grindr. Hell no. My dick pic is shot in front of Schloss Charlottenburg at sunset. Singing the Backstreet Boys. I want it that okay for me. Thank you.
He's not done that material before. Really good. Find him on Grindr. I'll find out his handle later. That was just terrific. I actually got just stuck on the sound booth before. That's why I was a bit late coming up. I was like, good times. Guys, let's keep it rattling along. Please give it up for your next comedian. It's Julia!
not wearing a bra. I don't like them very much. I find them to be rather restrictive. My family believes in bras. So much so, in fact, when I last visited them, I was packing my suitcase, about to leave Australia and Germany for them. I was in a rush, and my mother came into my bedroom. I was thinking she was coming to give me a hug, tell me how much she would miss me. But instead she raised her hand, she pointed, and she said, "Julia, I can see your nipples!" My mother thinks bras should be worn at all times when traveling. Seatbelts. But she could have a point. Maybe I could be going through immigration and give my passport to the customs official. You can receive it. Look at my passport. Look at me. I'm sorry, Miss Burns. We cannot allow you free entry into the Schengen states. Put on a bra and come back in 3 months. I live alone. I find daily life to be quite overwhelming. This overwhelm manifests itself in messiness. When I get home every night to my apartment, I like to remove my clothing piece by piece as I walk through the corridors and drop it onto the floor like flower petals. And as the days pass, flower petals become more abundant into big mounds. Sometimes when I have to go to the bathroom, it's a bit difficult. I have to jump over the fields, daffodils, and I get the impression that my clothes don't like that I don't take much care of them. That sometimes I even get jealous because I only wear some of them all the time. In fact, a friend recently gave me a French camisole, lace camisole, that I haven't washed for a long time. Last night I felt that it was looking up at me from the floor, beseechingly. Julia! You disgusting little Australian! You don't know how to wash a French camisole!
You dirty little koala!
But what's worst of all is at 3 a.m. this morning, out of the corner of my eye, I could see in the dark of my bedroom something lumbering towards me. It was a dirty bra. As it lifted its strap and said, "Julia! I can see your nipples!" Suffice to say, I find daily life quite complicated. But I do have a job. I was recently hired as a ferry. I have and orange tights, and an orange ukulele. The theme is orange to match my hair. They've hired me to play the ukulele and to speak German. I can do neither of them. So there are some challenges. And for the autumn festival, they have asked me to dress up as a roaming pumpkin. I have told my boss that potentially a pumpkin with legs would be rather terrifying for children. He has reflected upon this and decided to give me wings, and told me I have to get my driving license. So that will make me a driving, flying pumpkin, roaming through shopping centres and flower gardens like a 1944 Zeppelin war balloon.
Well, Julia literally is. It's really good. So fantastic. This is so good. I love doing this show for so many reasons, but one of them is one of the rare times as a comedian that I actually want people to do well. I'm just like, I've grown. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another person I really want to do well and is going to do well. Please give it up for Melissa!
There's some empty seats there. Does anyone want to come closer? No? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you all to please keep your sperm away from me. There's actually no joke attached to that. I just wanted to get that out. Yeah, my contraceptive just kind of fell out last week, and I feel really unprotected. So thanks very much. Some of my colleagues are here tonight. Thanks so much for coming. Yeah, woo. Yeah, I have colleagues. I have a job. Yeah, I know. I do, even though I've been told that I look like a 4-year-old girl dressed me in the morning, which is ridiculous because she turned 5.5 last week. But yeah, I'm a very active person. You can tell by the leggings that Lena chose for me this morning. In case of a fitness emergency. Do stuff. I'm very creative. I study theatre, theatre. And so, as you can probably gather from that, I work in an office. Yeah, I work in customer services, which means I spend 8 hours a day carefully, lovingly crafting emails to people who assume I'm a robot. And yeah, but it really, even though I prefer to move and stuff, it's not all bad. Working in an office, I have an ergonomic chair. Yeah, that's really good. And actually, I've quit. I'm leaving my job next week. Yeah, to be an artist, to pursue my acting. And I don't care what society thinks, oh, you should work, you should have a real life job. I don't care about all that stuff, what anyone thinks. Except for my mom. I'm a bit worried about that one. Yeah, generally she's very supportive of what I do, which is, I think probably due to my brother still living at home, so by comparison I usually come up pretty well. Which might also just be because she doesn't get to see me a lot, so she just assumes I'm doing okay somehow. Oh, Melissa hasn't died yet, that's great. And so I'm a bit nervous about telling my mom because her emotions are a bit hard to read sometimes. It's like, there's like a fine nuance to how she shows her feelings. And it was really tough as a kid kind of trying to figure out how this is okay actually, yeah, she's German, that was my version of German. Actually means, oh, this is amazing, well done. I am so proud of you. Where on the other hand, that's okay, means, why don't you try harder next time you use this bad? So there's like a really fine line that I've been trying to dance with my mom my whole life. Yeah, I'm sorry about that German accent, by the way. I don't know, I'm German, I should be much better at doing a German accent. But my mom is German, so I thought I'd like convey this somehow. I actually have the opposite problem with accents in Berlin because I'm often confused, particularly in cafes, whether people are more comfortable speaking German or English with me. But I feel like, okay, but I'm in Germany now, so should I probably speak German? And then I'm thinking in English, and I kind of just go like, hallo, großes Cappuccino bitte. And it just like never really comes out right. They then respond to me in English because they assume I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, so my mom also hates applause. Which is particularly hard when you're into theatre. So as a kid, that was great when she'd come to my shows and she'd sit in the front row and like it's the bows and I'm so excited and everyone's like clapping. Woo! The parents are like getting up. My child is amazing. It was the best thing I've ever seen. And my mom's like sitting in the front row like. Yeah, my child is so. But it's fine because in the car ride home she'd then tell me not how good I was, but how bad all the other kids were. Yeah, and it's actually one time I think I finally like cracked her code because one time I was like my boyfriend Peter, you saw him earlier, the guy with the blue jumper, that's mine. He was cooking for my family and my mom actually went for a second helping and she said, this is not bad. and I started crying and Peter turned to me and was like, is it too spicy? No. I just wish she'd say something this nice to me. Thank you very much.
Well, so now I'm going to attempt to do a bad British accent. Hello, I'm from Britain. Sweet your chimney. I'm just too good at this. It's racist. It's clearly a white chimney sweep. So, this is going to be a bad transition now. Please give up your next act. It's Christian.
For a year now, I can't stop saying Harlow. Only because it's the transition. I go back to England to visit my family, and I always say Harlow. My head up. Okay, off we go. So, I'm Christian. I'm from London. I was raised in East London. I wasn't raised with very much money. One of the great ones, I didn't know I didn't have much money, which is a good thing. If you're raising a child, you don't have much money. Some people don't know. But there was one pain point in my childhood. I had a black and white TV. And I'm not that old. When my friends had Sky and Satellite, they'd have 100 channels, and I'd have a black and white TV that you had to turn the dial. So it meant that like sometimes you have kids like, Mummy, in the olden days, was the world black and white? No, look out the fucking window. Yeah, so having a black and white TV in the early 2000s means that when you're watching The Matrix, it's a really weird already. It's like, I don't know what pill he took. What happened? I'm trying to watch black and white TV and you're watching, you're watching Wizard of Oz. And then, like, there's the reveal where it turns from like black and white to colour. Missed it. You're watching The Wizard of Oz and it's like, follow the yellow crowd. Follow the yellow crowd. It's like, I think she's on it. I think she found it. She's on it. She must be on it. Okay, cool. I've got a story to tell you. Okay, so, going home in East London, there's someone parked outside my house in a car. I recognise him from school. Hey. He's like, I was like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm just waiting for a friend. I was like, I'm English, by the way. He's like, do you want to come in for tea? He's like, oh, yeah, sure. What's that funny? I invite him in for tea. He sits down at the desk in my bedroom. I go off and make him a cup of tea. And I'm like, make the tea, come back. And I get back to my bedroom, there's drugs all over my desk. Like something out of a movie, like big piles of drugs, little wrappers. And then I look at him and I was like, fuck. And he goes, you got any sugar? I was like, yeah, of course. I come back and he's like, got any biscuits? Oh, yeah, sure. Selection of biscuits, I've got a selection. And, I come back again, he's not a very good drug dealer, he's run out of cling film, like the stuff to back the drugs in. And then he was like, do you got any cling film? I was like, oh yeah, sure. So I bring it back without hesitation, but at the same time I'm thinking I've got like biscuits in one hand, cling film in the other. If the police were waiting outside, and then all of a sudden they burst in, it's just like, you know, I've just got biscuits and cling film in my hand. Then I get wrestled to the floor. I just made him a CEO. Another story to tell you. Okay, if you ever feel like, oh fuck, I think Christian's flirting with me. A good way to tell is if I invite you to a board games cafe. That's like, if I want to fuck you, I'll say to a board games cafe. So, I go on a date to a board games cafe with this girl back in London, and then we're in there, she starts acting really weird, she pulls out her laptop, like, there's a laptop on a date. Pulls out her laptop, starts typing like, this is a weird fucking date. And then I look and there's a sign that says, London Gay Gamers. Turns out we're in a board games cafe, and it's full of gay people playing board games, having fun. Like lesbians playing snap, hands going on top of each other, and the girl who says to me, I don't think gay people can raise children. I was like, what? I don't think straight people can raise children. In that story. But yeah, my whole life, if you haven't noticed already, some people think that I might be gay. I can be quite effeminate at times. But yes, if you tell something to me enough times, I get quite like, it can penetrate into my mind. I start believing whatever you're saying to me if you keep repeating it. And then, so I was like, maybe I am gay. So I thought, it's like a penis then. So I started a penis. I don't think I'm gay. It's terrible. You don't want to suck a dick and go, this isn't for me. The bullies won. Oh, thank you for listening to me.
Pretty good. Very good. Give him a round of applause. First fucking time. Really good. Really good. I mean, I've sucked loads of dick and I'm gay, so I don't think it should be a measure, really. It's fine. I don't anymore, baby. Okay, here's one I'm sure sucked a lot of no. Please give up for your next act who I have no idea how many dicks they've sucked. Please give it up for Lisa!
Thank you. I just realized that I think I have a very dry skin because all the stuff that I wrote on my hand is soaking into my skin. So whatever comes out. So it's great. You're sitting. That's comfortable. It's wonderful. I'm standing, and it's called evolution. Yeah, evolution is all around, so everyone is doing it, and even birds are doing it. Yeah, because before birds, before they were small, they were dinosaurs. Yeah, and I would love to have dinosaurs around nowadays. It would make my life much more thrilling and much more exciting, and every decision would be way more important. So for example, if I have a craving, for example, at night, if I have a craving for cigarettes and I want to go to the Späti, if I know that there are dinosaurs crawling around, I would think twice. Yeah, I would think cigarettes or death. Yeah, the death by T-Rex. Yeah, you know, because smoking kills. If there's a dinosaur around. Yeah, but the dinosaur, he was just on Earth. He had the same idea that I had. He was just on the way to the Späti for a little midnight snack. The snack would be me. Yeah. It's somehow a really sweet idea that I'm a midnight snack for someone. Yeah, it's flattering. I love dinosaurs. And yeah, I think they are very comfortable. And you know, they help me out. For example, if I don't want to go to work in the morning, I just call my boss and I say, "Hey boss, I can't come to work." "Why?" "There's a huge T-Rex in my garden." And he will say, "Of course, he's stay at home for the next 2 months. I send you food." Great, love it. So in the morning I tried it. So I called my work and I said, "Hey boss, there's a pigeon. There's a pigeon in my garden. 2 pigeons." Well, yeah, it didn't work out. Yeah, he said, "Well, Lisa, stop acting like a Stone Age woman and come to work. And if you pass a Späti on your way, bring me some cigarettes." Pigeons don't help you out. They're just full of shit. I know that because once I ate one. Yeah, but speaking of pigeons, and all my ex-boyfriends, they had a gap in their front, between their front teeth, a little gap. And I loved that, because when they smiled at me, I could immediately see that something is missing. Yeah, and I could also see that their parents obviously didn't have enough money to get it fixed at a dentist. Yeah, so they must be poor, they might be musicians. They might be hungry. So I take them home and I feed them to fill the little gap in their stomach and to fill the gap in their teeth and to fill my little hungry heart. Yeah, and then they eat and then they sing me a little song and then they surprise me. Yeah, for example, my fiance, he surprised me by leaving me. So I think he must have been full. Yeah. But of course he came back. He came back to pick up the leftovers and for the dentist. Yeah. And what else does my skin tell me? Yes. Yeah, yes. And before my boyfriend, my fiance, before he left me, his mother gave me a lemon. Yeah, and I didn't know the lemon, what I do with all of my fruits. I let it rot. Yeah, in my garden. Well, actually, when I moved into my flat, it wasn't the garden, it was my kitchen. Things got out of control. I think I let too many fruits rot in my garden. Yes, and I tried to enter my kitchen, but it's blocked. I can't go in there anymore. There's something going on there. I think there's a huge root and a huge tree, and it's, I don't know, I saw some species I've never seen before. I just see the shapes. There was a little sign on the door recently, and it said, "Do not disturb." So yeah, I don't want to disturb evolution. I think I'm not needed for evolution. I stay out. So yeah, sometimes I just, thank you, Caroline. Thank you for the light. Sometimes I just take my monkey friends and then we jump out on the roof and then we take a look through my window into the kitchen from the outside. Yes, and then I saw a lemon plant growing out of the rotten ground in my kitchen. A lemon plant from the rotten lemon of my fiance's mother. And I thought it's so beautiful to see that somehow every seed that this mother was involved with will leave a sour taste in my mouth. But poetry in my heart. Yeah. So I'm not bitter. I love all of my ex-boyfriends and all their mothers because I have way more material now. Yeah. And it's growing. And so this is a shout out to all the hungry, tooth-gapped musicians and their mothers here in the room. Check me up. I will feed you. And I will make your seeds grow. I love evolution. Good night and thank you.
now. It's all nearly over. No. Are you doing good? Yes. This is how you cheer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mark.
So, I'm trying to talk about dick pics now. We've all been there. It's a prickly subject. Thank you. Enjoy this pun. This is the only pun for the bit. Not a funny comedian, but I thought I'd put one in the beginning. So the other day, it's late at night. It's a Tuesday. I'm kind of ready to go to bed, and this friend of mine sends me a message and invites me to this chat group. And I'm like, and I fucking hate chat groups. Like, who else? Yeah. Fucking hell. Like, somebody invites you, and then it's just people answering, people sending memes, bad ones, old ones. You just want to get out of it. You just want to send the person who invited you a fucking bomb in the mail. I have prepared a little kind of like, I've made my own meme to send to people who invite me to chat groups. Okay, but this one it's kind of amazing. It's I'm tired, but it's apparently a group of people that like organize their own sex parties. That's awesome. Berlin, yay! Move to the right city. And they started a chat group. You used to be able to do this on Facebook, but nowadays it's gotten hard because your account might just be blocked. You need to go to like encrypted messengers. It's a group where people exchange nudes. There was a few kind of gourmet here for that idea. Usually it's something you share with one person, but like, how amazing is that? I mean, I look at it and I'm like, this is cool. Like, this is a few kind of, this must be like very kind of sex positive, open-minded people. I want to be part of this group. Problem is, it's fucking late at night. And is it just me, or is like late at night the fucking worst time to send someone a new picture? Yeah. It's late. You're tired. You maybe had a few beers. You had a long day. Maybe it's been not a very good day, and you gotta kind of like punch yourself up to kind of like be presentable and sexy in some way. Like there's these images of kind of like what you think you look like, and then what you actually look like. Have you seen these? Yeah. This thing with me would be like, if it would be like in the daytime and I had a good day, it would be like. But right now it's late at night, so I'm more like. I'm more like this like gnome, like about to like crawl into my hole. And this is a problem. Like I try to take a quick video kind of with my camera now. I'm kind of like gyrating in the door frame, badly, obviously, because I'm like it looks more like bad posture. I didn't take care of I send it, immediately delete it. Do you know these moments where you're like happy that the delete for everyone function exists? Who's used this in the last weeks? Yeah. Okay, I see you. Delete for everyone. It's amazing. Everybody can see something was deleted, but nobody knows what it is. Could be anything. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sound like an old man now, but this is a problem with the modern age. Smartphones. Smartphone is never going to be as good as, for example, a painting. Michelangelo took fucking 4 years to paint that fucking Sistine Chapel ceiling. And we just kind of like, we just go to kind of like, it's like, if you try to have like, nowadays, imagine like some Instagram influencers kind of like trying to make an artwork like that. It's gonna like pose around with the face in there. It's not gonna work. You gotta put you gotta put a little bit of effort into it. And also I want to be a modern man. I don't want to just do kind of like this with kind of like this stupid perspective so they can make my dick look big. I want to put a little bit of effort into it. So what do? I clean a little bit. The first thing you want to be careful, and this you can take this home, folks. Is like I want to make the background a little nice. I got a new pic recently, and like beautiful face, beautiful body, but in the background there were fucking trash cans, and there was paper in the recycling bin. Thank you. Am I the only one who's enraged by this? Am I the only one who's like, for whom this is like a boner killer? Okay. So take care of your background. I put like lit a few candles, you know. I'm hoovering. I think for my neighbors, I'm looking like a naked guy who's been paid to hey, I should have mentioned that I'm naked doing all this. Okay, I do it, I make it all nice. I'm about to send this picture, and then what happens? Somebody sends a picture of his cock with his balls like folded over. And his message is like, look at me, I can titty fuck my own dick. Fuck's sake. Thank you. That's me.
Give it up for Mark. Thanks, Ryan, really stand up. Who would have thought that so much thought goes into a dick pic? You know, you're just like gross, but there's a mind working behind that, and I think it's humbling for all of us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next act? Please give a warm round of applause for Rachel!
On YouTube, they can always bring their beers up, so I'm going to bring my beer up too. I get a lot of life lessons from YouTube. It's going really well. Hi, I'm Rachel. 3 years ago, I cut my tits off. Thank you. Thank you. Technically, they were vacuumed off, but it's semantics. The guy I'm fucking is in the front row, so it's going to be eyes up here for the rest of the set. Thank you. Thank you. But no, I had a USA state-sponsored breast reduction, which is a really big deal because in America, health insurance doesn't cover your birth control, and it won't cover an ultrasound if you find a lump on your ovary. But when you literally want to rip a woman's body apart, Uncle Sam always comes through. It's very kind of him. No, I mean, it was covered by health insurance because my tits were so big, it was literally an enemy to the state. I mean, my old breastises were the essence of Chubbawamba by Tub Thumping. You know that song? It's kind of like, I get back down, and I get up again, and you're never gonna keep me down. I mean, I wish they were that high. In reality, when I walked down the street, it was more like, Thumping. I mean, it was massive. I mean, it was kind of like if you put a subwoofer underwater and turned the bass all the way up. It was just like gelatinous reverberations every time you walked down the street. It's hard, and bras don't do anything at that point. I mean, trying to put a bra on big tits is kind of like using an eyelash curler to straighten out a lazy eye. It's figurative, but we're not really getting to the root of the problem here. And you need that decoration, because porn does us big-titted women a disservice, and they make you think it's like these big, perfect basketballs. And really, like natural tits, they're lumpy, they're bulgy. I mean, my old tits look like Biggie Smalls' face. And you know the picture. It's the one with him in a crown. It's on every wall in Brooklyn and every decorative pillow on Etsy. Yeah, I mean, my old tits were kind of like when a kindergartner is making a clay volcano and they just keep slapping Play-Doh on. Like, great. It's enough now, Timmy. It's enough. But yeah, I'm stoked post-surgery. It feels really nice not to have Oompa Loompas doing burpees on my clavicle. It's a bit more difficult though with guys because there's scars now. And so every time a guy sees me topless for the first time, whether it's in bed or reve, you know, however your weekend's going, it's hard because they see the scars and they think I've had cancer. They get concerned for my physical health. And then I explained to them it was a breast reduction, and then they were concerned for my mental health. I mean, guys think about my breast reduction like I think about marathon runners. I'm like, you're choosing to do this with your body. Cool. This is something that brings you joy. Sure, totally get it. Totally understand. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Totally normal. I get you. So it's a hard conversation. It's just an annoying conversation to have with people I never want to see again. But I feel like you have to have it because I kind of feel like I'm taking the pity fuck away from other cancer girls. I'm trying to do my part. So I've been trying to think of better excuses or reasons for it. So, you know, I was saying like, okay, I fell asleep topless on the couch and I got sunburned by the Venetian blinds. That's all it is. It's just Venetian blinds. Or, you know, I was groped by a tiger. Or, you know, a game of Batman role play went a little too far, but it was my turn to be Joker. We're working on it. We're working on it. Let me know if you have suggestions. Don't mind flesh and body. Don't. But no, I mean, the scars don't really bother me. It's just kind of a bummer because I have to take my nipple piercings out. I mean, I didn't have to, but I'm trying to go for a more minimal aesthetic these days. And I felt like the bolts and the scars had started to look a bit like Frankenstein. And when they turned the air conditioner on at work, it was alive. I mean, the studs, the piercings kind of look like those screws that they have in IKEA furniture. The one that doesn't line up with any fucking screwdriver in your tool belt. And similar to IKEA, it looked like if you fondled it a bit too hard, it would just burst at the seams and everything was going to fall out. And I mean, if my old boobs looked like Biggie Small's face, then when they were pierced, it just looked like he was getting shot in the head over and over and over again. And you know, I used to like when they called me Big Papa. I'm a little mama now. Thank you.
Yes, she'll be signing your tits later. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your next comic. It's Azina!
I'm feeling a little bit sick, to be honest with you, but there's no time like right now to get sick, right? You know, it's just the spring and the summer's coming up soon. Whenever I think about the flu, I'm always thinking, you know, instant weight loss. You know, drop 5 pounds, get a 6-pack. So if anybody else is feeling kind of sick, just meet me after the show. I'll be over here. I'd love to get some of your sickness. Yeah. So anyway, I've got a twin sister. So her name is Shreya, and one of my favorite things about growing up with a twin sister is I get a chance to play with all of her Barbie dolls growing up. And for me, one of my favorite things about playing Barbies was that we used to throw these crazy Barbie beach parties, right? My parents bought my sister this big Malibu Barbie pink beach house that came complete with a hot tub, a Jeep, slide, walk-in closet, and all available for $49.99. So, but the thing is, these Malibu Barbie beach parties were a little bit too advanced for 8 and 9-year-olds. We just like needed way too much stuff. So like, my sister would like take all of her Barbie dolls and stuff them in the toilet and put baby powder on their faces and then pop their heads off afterwards. And I would, you know, take all the Ken dolls and I put them in the hot tub and you know, take their clothes off and make them give each other hand jobs and stuff. And then the dog would be like, you know, pretend to get the dog really drunk and like put him in the Jeep and make him drive down the stairs. It was fucking bananas. It was fucking crazy. It was like a scene out of Barbie's Gone Wild, you know? But one of the things that I hated the most about playing Barbies was that you know, you couldn't bend the knees. Like everyone, I wanted them to do more stuff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't lifelike enough for me. Has anybody? Am I the only one that's played Barbies in here? Can I get a show of hands? Who played Barbies growing up? Yeah, yeah. Sir, you look like you played Barbie dolls growing up. You look like you're getting the action figures also count. They're just Barbies with muscles and bigger bulges. But I was thinking about what it would be like if we played Barbie dolls now, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have, like, a totally different set of Barbie dolls. Like, you have a Berlin Barbie set, you know, complete with 6 flatmates, none of them speak any German, and an additional cost you can add on Jacob, for the coke dealer that they all have on Jacob. Jacob, I miss you. And then you can have Berghain Barbie set, right? You know, Berghain Barbie set, complete with a full lineup of DJs, bouncers, and then K-hole Barbie, who thinks she's in outer space, but she's lost in the toilet. But you know, speaking of Berghain is like one of my favorite places in the world. It's full of sexual maniacs. How do I know that? Because you're looking at one right here. Yeah. I'm a hoe from head to toe. So I went home with this guy one time on the dance floor, and unsuspecting German like Polish guy, really cute. He looked at me, I looked at him, and he was like, "You want to go home?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm a hoe." When we get home,
home and things take a very interesting turn. So we're back in this house and I'm backing that thing up and and then he gets up from the bed in the middle of sex and I'm thinking like, oh, he's about to do something really sexy, like walk over to the wall and jack up like on the wall. That's pretty standard, right? But he didn't do that. So he walks over to his wardrobe and opens the wardrobe and then he's like looking at me and I'm looking at the wardrobe and I'm like, what? Like there's like Air Jordans and basketball jerseys and like these hats and basketball shorts and he looks at me and he's like, I want to have ghetto sex with you. Oh my God. I was like, this is racist. I don't want anything to do with this, but then I stayed anyway. Then it was just, things got really weird. He was like into this role play stuff. He's like, all right, I want you to make a ghetto voice. And I'm like, okay, girl.